next stop is my mom's favorite place in the park, Mammoth Hot Springs. Mammoth Hot Springs is a town named after the main geothermal feature located there. The geothermal feature overlooks the town. These cascading travertine terraces are unique in the park. You can see these from below, where you'll also find the quirky Liberty Cap formation, which is also a popular photo op. Here's my mom in 1991, and here she is cuter than ever in 2021. Or you can drive or walk to the top of the terraces. Here's two more cuties. From here you can look down upon the town as well as across the way at Mount Everts, which is named after a man who was lost in Yellowstone for 37 days and remarkably survived by huddling up against some hot springs for warmth. Animals in Yellowstone often do the same. The Mammoth Hot Springs town is also the park headquarters. In the early days of the park, there was no park staff to enforce the rules against hunting, so they sent the U.S. Army to oversee and protect the park from poachers, which is also why there is a Fort Yellowstone here. Mammoth Hotel is located here as well. Imagine walking out of your hotel room in the morning and being surrounded by elk. This chill scene gets a little crazy in the fall during the elk mating season when the bulls assert their dominance by charging anyone and everyone who comes near, including cars. A few miles north is Gardner, Montana, which is outside the park and literally touches borders with the park. Gardner is a town of about 1,000 people, mostly dedicated to taking care of tourists. Popular activities include rafting on the Gardner River, which flows north out of Yellowstone. We stayed at the Absaroka Inn, which is named after a nearby mountain range and is usually pronounced Absaroka by the locals. You can't beat this view from the deck, from which we see the bridge that connects both sides of the town. Early Yellowstone visitors would take a train to Gardner and a tour company would take them around the park for a week. Remember the old Yellowstone coaches? This is a yellow stagecoach, which tells me this came from Mammoth, from Gardner area. Later, another competitor stagecoach company opened up from West Yellowstone that used red stagecoaches to transport people around the park. Visitors would hop on one of these and excitedly enter through this fancy arch as their official welcome to Yellowstone. This arch is called the Roosevelt Arch because when Teddy visited here in 1903, the arch was being constructed. He gave a speech from the half-completed arch, and it's been called the Roosevelt Arch ever since. Today, the actual pay booth is located about half a mile away, but you can still visit the arch and even walk through it or drive through it if you'd like. It's a popular photo op. This is after the remodel in 2021, and this is 1991 when it looked a little different. And remember old John Yancey from Yancey's Hole? He attended that speech by Teddy at the Arch, where he caught a cold and died a few weeks later. He's buried near the Arch. When those early visitors entered the park, one of the first things they did was ride on a rickety wooden bridge called the Golden Gate Bridge. Yep, Yellowstone has its own Golden Gate Bridge. This bridge was so rickety that many visitors wanted to give up on their dream of seeing Yellowstone and turn around. Today, we get to drive on a much more stable steel bridge. Stop at the waterfall to enjoy great views of the canyon. One early famous painter thought this canyon so beautiful he painted it. This is a clip from a longer video I created about northern Yellowstone. Click the video image on your screen to watch that one next.